So here we have the Ford Kuga Titanium X Automatic on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. Okay, so the tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that by pressing the button on the tailgate or the button at the bottom of this key here. Give it a double push in quick succession and that will open up for you. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see that we've got reversing sensors just there. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. Not only are the seats full leather, but the driver's seat is electronically adjustable, and they are the controls just there for that. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side the speedometer. At the bottom in the middle we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges. And above that, within the trip computer, you can see the total miles on this car are 4,556. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel for various different bits of fuel economy information, or that digital readout for the speedometer, which you can see being displayed now. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side are the buttons I was using a moment ago for the trip computer, beneath which we've got cruise control and speed limiter. On the right-hand side of the steering wheel, we've got the stereo controls and voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you've paired up the phone, and that is done on the central touchscreen just here. Hit connect to phone, and then pair phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
And just follow those instructions. It's very easy to do. You'll have noticed, I'm sure, from what you saw there, but this car has got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how this works on our Facebook page and on our website, which is well worth checking out. In terms of music in the car, we've got plenty of ways we can listen to that. We have AM, FM and DAB digital radio, a CD player, and we can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So once you pair up your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you'll also be able to listen to your music. And on top of that, this car has got 2 separate USB inputs. So if you plug devices into either of those, you'll get extra boxes appear up here. Finally, for the screen, we've got a full colour reversing camera, which you can see there, and it's got guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see behind you. So it makes it very, very easy to park. Working our way down, we've got the volume for the stereo, and then dual zone climate control. So we can turn it on by adjusting the fan speed upwards. You can adjust it down from the button on the other side there. We can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on. Or if you hit this one, which is auto, the car will take control of the fan speed to maintain those temperatures for you. And you can override that at any time you wish to. By overriding it manually with the fan buttons just there. If I move the gear lever out the way a moment, you'll be able to see down the middle you can determine where within the car you'd like the air to be distributed. We've got a proper heated rear screen and heated front screen, heated driver's seat and heated passenger seat as well. Both of those seats have got 3 different heat settings each. And at the bottom down here, following on from the heated seat theme, we've got a heated steering wheel. There's that middle button there, which is really great in the winter. The button on the right hand side will open the tailgate for the car, and the button on the left turns off the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out when you're stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off from there. We'll then have the fully automatic gearbox, a 12-volt charging socket and electronic handbrake, and then all the way back in the central armrest we've got the 2 USB inputs that I mentioned previously. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass sunroof. You can see the sun blind is closed at the moment. We can open that by pushing this button, and it'll open about 1/3 of the way back. Press it again, and that will open all the way to the back. So you could leave it like that and treat it as a large window area. Lets in a lot of light to the cabin, does make it feel a lot bigger in here. Or, because it's a sunroof, you can actually slide open that front section as well, which will obviously let in a lot more air. all that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.